Well, mine too, but we all got to live up to our faults.
So I'm here to remind myself what I need to do.
Okay, now, so I would like him or her?
Him.
Him. I would like him bridled a little higher. So don't be afraid to take up and push up to your so don't be afraid to kind of just raise his pole just a hair. Good, yep, that's better. Okay, so the hunter deal of them being really low and long doesn't quite make it. Keep him pushed up to your hands a little bit like that. Good, that's nice. Good, now he's driving really well from behind. Good and soft in his face. Let's take him off of that inside rein. Quietly, good. Give him a chance to respond. Good, and then soften and straighten back out. Excellent. That's very good. Okay, let's go to your outside hand. Feel him move through it. Good. Very nice. And straighten out. Good. Very nice.
When you do that, are you supposed to use the outside leg with it, or the
Yes.
inside leg? Or?
Yep. So when you touch, whenever hand you touch the same leg. So as we touch the outside hand, we're going to touch that outside leg. Yep. Very nice. Okay, now let's come back to a sitting trot. Feel him right back. Good. Good. So that's where I want him to be. We're going to go and let's go back to our normal trot.
You do?
Good. And then we're going to do that again. So it was good. I just want it to be a smidge quicker. Go ahead, back to our sitting trot. There, perfect. Okay, so feel that was quicker. Now he came back to you. Very nice. Let's go normal trot. Excellent. That's all good. Okay, I really want you to get to where your hands are up in front of his, by his withers, and down closer to his withers. Very nice. That's perfect spot for him. You got a little up out of that. Just a little more. Go over. Good. And I like, see how you're making little moves. You touch, he gives, and then you open. That's very good. And down your walk.
Did you hear what they said about him when he came out here? Huh.
That was all really good. Really nice. And don't be afraid to work on coming back to that sitting trot quite a bit. Okay? So, and you know, Wendy Pop's making me that a lot. She wants me to go back down, sit down, back off a bit, and then step back up to it. So that you can always rate them back if you need.
Me either.
Let's step up to our can.
Oops. Hello.
Came up out of it too much. Again, try to shorten your range. I'm going to yell at you about that a lot.
Oh, good, because I bite you shorter.
I want you to stop. Back up. Back. And let's canter off. Walk forward, give him a chance. Good. Okay, now he wants to get, see how he wants to get up, walk, stop, and back again. So I don't want him to raise up out of that when he takes off. Walk forward and canter off again. A lot better, huh? Okay, so make sure he's not raising up out of that when he goes into that can. Good. Now he looked at that wall. Take him off of that inside as soon as he looks at something and break him off. Good. Very nice. Good. I like that. He got just a little bit long, and that was good. Like he could lengthen out. Oh, don't let him speed up. Use your seat to slow him down. Do not pump with your hips. Sit your butt down quieter. And there. You feel him naturally slow up? Okay, he cued off of your seat. You're kind of buffing that saddle, and I don't want you to do that. Sit quiet in the middle of it, and he's going to naturally slow up. Good. Good. Okay, outside rein. Move him off of that a little bit. Good. Straighten out. Good. Inside rein. Straighten out. Very good. Sit up tall. You're doing a better job keeping those reins short. Good. Very nice. Okay, let's step up to our hand gallop. You're just going to try to get his stride a little longer, not necessarily. Let his stride increase, but not necessarily a lot of speed. Good. Okay, now let's come back to our canter. Just sit down, and that should be enough. Now take a hold a little bit and have him raise back. What? Okay, walk and reorganize. Okay, so my first cue normally of what I want is when I go from that hand gallop back to my canter, I'll be in my two-pointer or forward seat. Then what I want is I naturally want, just by sitting down and back, I want him to come back maybe a little hand, but you were a little sloppy. Let's back you up. That was a better transition into that canter. Good. Okay, back to our hand gallop. Little more. Let that stride increase. More. Good. Good. Okay, now sit down, and then bring them back to your canter. Easily, quietly. You still sit back more a little bit, and down. Good. Good. Now force that a little bit, because I'd like it a little more, a little slower, a little easier. Try to get him there to back down. Good. Now open up again. Okay, that's more of a good speed that he should be able to back down to that. Okay, outside rein. Step him off of the wall. Now inside, back over. Very good. Now straight. Excellent. I like that. And down to your wall. That all got very good. So his tempo of his feet slowed down. Even though he's taking a big hunter stride, his tempo got slower and easier.
Now come back to a sitting trot. I want you to go uphill like
you're... Okay, let's reverse. So, and immediately, if he does not, if you ask him to step off in your canter, and he comes up out of it, I want you to stop him back. Okay, he needs to lope off or canter off and not come up out of that bridle. Let's go ahead and canter. Stop him back.
you got pretty quick at your canter. You got gallop in there, you got him off quick, and then you let go, and then you feel him kind of stay balanced.
Okay, go forward again. Walk, and now canter off. Much better. Okay, that's going to be up, get him down there. Okay, that's something you're going to want to work on and keep where he doesn't raise up out of that transition, getting into the keys. There, good. Soften and let go. That's beautiful.
Feel how weighted he is into his shoulders.
That little deeper. Now we're getting a little high. So shorten that rein and lower your hand. Now, so if we're already high, we can't have our hand up at your belly button. What? Or even lower if we get to where. So now he's like kind of, he's kind of getting a little perched up there. There. Shorten those reins and lower your hands. Heel down, sit quiet.
I don't know.
There. Okay? So, we got to be careful as you're raising your hands. He's doing what he's taught to do, and that's raising his head. Good. Okay, nice and softly, outside hand. You need to sit your heel down a little deeper and sit down in your saddle. And I want him to rake back when you take him off to that. Good. Now soft. Excellent. Feel him right back. That time, now do it again. Outside hand. Feel him get there, but he shouldn't speed up. He needs to slow down.
Really wants to run to the right leg.
Right. Well, wait it out. Good.
Keep with the left leg a little.
Then less left, then less outside leg and hand. But I still need his head to get to that outside. Go ahead, do it again. Don't put that left leg into him. Ah, that better? And rate it back. Again, outside till he rates back. There. Now that wasn't perfect because he came out of it right at the end, but he's rating back. Good. Just sit quiet, put your heel down. That's nice and good. Now inside hand. Feel him rate back when you touch. There. Straighten out. Very nice. That's a good spot. That little bit of bridle. Take a hold. Now let's do both hands like you're in the ring. Excellent. Good. That's super right there. Okay, so when we're showing, we're normally just doing both hands unless you feel that something needs to get fixed. Like, so if you feel him fade through that inside, then you got a tool to fix it. But generally, we're going to touch. He needs to drop down, rate back just a hair, and then you open up again.
Open up. What do you mean?
Open up.
Give
release,
him a little more.
Release.
Okay.
Release. Just, well, and the reason I say open up is because
Not
use
so
the
rigid.
example of squeezing a tennis ball.
Not so rigid.
Holding is squeezing, and releasing is
Just giving
is
him. Okay, gotcha.
softening your grip. So it's a matter just sometimes
Not
on these
throwing him
horses.
away, but just giving him a little.
Just, yeah, opening. So when I mean open, I'm thinking open your fingers.
Okay.
Is when I mean open up. So you're just opening up your grip.
Okay.
And that's enough that these guys learn that this means something and this is a reward.
So it's
So
kind
we
of a
don't
softening.
even, yeah, so it's softening, but we're not even having to use our arms and our elbows. We're just tightening our grip and opening our grip. Yeah, so as soon as we get to where they're that sensitive and that correct, that all we need to do is tighten a little bit and then open up and release. Then we're good. Okay? Okay, let's go to our trot. Shorten reins. Find that saddle pad. That's nice. Good. No more speed. Lengthen that post. So you're barely getting out of that saddle. I need you to get out of that saddle so he has time for his legs to move. Good. Good. Now just touch both hands. He drops down and in a little bit. Excellent. And then just open your grip. Now he's a little longer there than I would like. Yep. Good. Good. So that raised the base of his neck, raised his motion a little bit. Good. Now inside rein. Feel him give. Don't bump. You can hold and wake that a little bit. There. And then soften back up. Beautiful right there. Now let's go to that outside. Same idea. Touch. Feel him give. Excellent. Open back up. Good. You feel him making those moves each time?
Yes.
So that's a very pretty picture because I don't see you doing much. Squeeze and hold right there. You're going to have to hold a little bit. Push with your leg. Excellent. Open back up. Good. Good. Okay, sitting trot. That was instantaneous. That was good. So he, off of your seat, you sat down, and he immediately responded. Nah, not too much. Not a jog, but just a collective trot. A little deeper. Good. Good. Okay, back to a posting trot.
A little more demanding. Then once you get that, then you're able to smooth it out. That's pretty good.
Good. And walk. Good. So this one we're going to have a little fun with. So we're going to have to use the whole arena to do this. And as we go around, we're going to take your outside rein, outside leg, and we're going to step them over. Then we're going to do inside rein, inside leg, step them back. And then outside rein, outside leg, step them over. But I want to do it in an area of about 6 feet is all. Okay? So when you touch, we're going to push your shoulders this way, and then give them a second, and then push your shoulders this way at the top. And it's got to be a flow, a dance, as you go down.
Whoa.
So as you're going off, and I don't want you near the rail. So as you come around the turn, I want you to focus on a spot. Let's say in going this direction, it would be that mirror. So let's kind of figure it's the mirrors. Okay, so you're going to want to find a straight line, and you're going to be at your mirror. Now we're going to start with your outside rein. You're going to go 1, 2 steps over, straighten out, 1, 2 steps back, 1, 2 steps over, 1, 2 steps back. And it's got to be a dance. It's got to be flowy. It's got to just flow back and forth. Okay? So we're going to go ahead and pick up our trot. And the first rail, just make it straight. Go ahead and trot. And I'll tell you when I want you to do it. But we're going to just do it in. Now have them drop down, shorten those reins, lower your hands, shorten your reins, lower your hands. Good. That's right, we're just going to give them a little opportunity here to get used to things. Whoop.
Sorry, I'm really shaky. Moving around.
Okay, now outside rein, push them off the rail. And then inside rein back. And then outside rein off. And then inside rein back. And then outside rein off. Good. And then straight. I like it. Good. Same thing. Outside rein off. Inside rein back. Outside rein off. Inside rein back. Good. Straight. Both hands. Both. Good. 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 You've got to get tension on you. Let's reverse. Reverse across the middle, inside rein.
I didn't quite hear you.
Okay. Keep your rein short. Change. Good. No more speed, no more speed. Very good. Okay, off that rail, look up. I want you to aim at the mirror. Okay, it's too late. You made your turn too late. Nice and straight. First one straight, just straight. Where I'm at, turn earlier. Turn earlier, there you go. Okay, outside rein, push off. Inside rein back. Good. Good. That again. Now look up and make your plan your turn earlier. Look, you should be looking where you want to be going already. You're too late. Okay, outside rein off. Inside rein back. Slow down a little as he does it. Good. Outside rein off. Inside rein back. Good. Now turn and look where I'm at. You should line up with me. Good. Now just nice and straight. Straight, straight, straight. Touch both hands. Good. One lap around, keeping them straight. Just keep them nice and straight now. Look up. You need to be looking where you're going, not where you're at. Too late. Keep them straight. Inside rein a little bit. You got to head to the outside. Up and down. Good. Straight line. Look where I'm at. Good. And you need to be looking up, not down in your
He
heart.
has power like a Frisian horse.
Okay, well, it does, but even that as a judge, you instead have your head up and look down with your eyes. It's a prettier picture. You want to look down with your eyes. Good. Okay, outside your aim up. Inside your aim back. Yes, he needs to slow down as you're doing this. You're losing him. Good.
Sorry, it's really shaky.
Now, sitting chop. Slow down, slow down, slow down. Excellent. Better. Good, and one. Good, good. So, when I'm showing a horse, by the time I'm here, I already know where I want to be there.
And I actually do that more in the ring.
Okay, well, you got to practice perfect, okay?
I
So-
don't know why I do it in the ring,
Right,
but I
so
know.
you need to be planning ahead, because as you come around this turn, what you're doing now is you're like fading off to the rail, and now we gotta fix it and come back.
When you come around the corner and you try to go through that right leg.
Well, so what do we do?
Yeah.
Lock them with that
And
outside leg.
I flank. That's why my pant leg's there.
Okay, yeah. So then we gotta just fix it. So practice makes perfect. Look up, plan your route ahead of time.
Right.
But very nice horse.
I think she should get on him for a minute if she can.
Okay.
Don't you think?
You wanna get on?
She's the owner. She's gonna be the rider.
I don't know how you do this with one hand.
We've had him 5 days.
Oh.
Literally. So
You bet.
you want that circle with her?
She hasn't
Mom, should I stop it and start again?
Get on.
No, I'm gonna.